Hi everyone. Today I'm just going to be sorting out through my hexagons. This is part 2. I'm just sorting out all my hexagons that I discussed in the previous video, and then I'm going to be showing you how I piece them together. So once I figure out a design to make like a flower hexagon piece, then I'll show you how I piece them together. I wanted to show you now, I've chosen these hexagons to do. However, I didn't have these glued already, and it's a great opportunity to show you this glue here, which is a better glue than I used last time in my previous video with the Liberty fabric. This is Soline, and I find this glue much better. So I'm just gonna, these are the refills for this glue. They just come in a pack of pack of 6. And once you're finished gluing it, you just open it in there and refill it. So I'll just show you just one. Just get one of these. I pre-cut all these by hand. As you can see, there's heaps here. For this particular project, they're all pre-cut by hand, and I've got plenty here that I still got to glue. As you can see, there's quite a few, but I'm not going to do doubles because I've already done all these, as you saw. I'm not going to do doubles. I have done one accidentally double. I'm trying to get them all unique, so I thought this might match. I did have another, I was looking at that one, but I think it might be too bright, so I think this one is more subtle. Okay, so I'll just show you how I'm going to glue just one with this particular glue. So you just need a little bit of this glue, and this glue is not gooey and troublesome as the other one, which makes your job much faster. You just lean a little bit. And that's that. You can see how quick that was compared to the other glue. So we're ready to start now. I glued the rest of them. I'm using these needles, quilting 5 to 10 needles. So Easy is the brand. So we just get one of the hexagons and place it over. And then we go right on the edge here. It's a warm day today. My hands are a bit sweaty, so I've already knotted the thread, as you can see, and I haven't cut it very long. But this will get me around, and also with all of these. And you just get the tip of those 2 fabrics. You don't go too deep, just the tip. So then the paper will be easy to take out later. And then you just keep going. I think this needle, I picked a thicker one. It's a bit hard to get through. There we go. I don't know if you can see those little threads. When I use a darker fabric, you'll be able to see it better when I do another project. You should be able to see. It's gonna be too. You don't do it too tightly. You do it tight enough where it's not going to come apart and not too far apart. But you don't want to see your stitches too much on the other side. Look, sometimes that happens. And when you come to the end, you're just going to catch those two. Might have to wear a thimble. My fingers are a bit sweaty from the heat. So as you can see, you can't really see with, and I'm using this thread here, Gutermann, and I'm using colour 414. This is good thread, strong thread. I use it for hand quilting and also when I do my quilting by machine. So you can't really see the sewing there. So then you get another piece, another hexagon, and you just place that over here. Still continuing with the thread you're using. This. And then you don't have to re-knot it because you're just continuing. You can if you want to, you can just do one slip through knot like that. And then go. Also, before you continue on for the rest of them, make sure you match them up where they're not sewn, because sometimes the sides of the hexagons don't match. They might match here, but then when you turn it on this side, it might be bigger. So if you put that like that, that's fine. If you do it like that, you see it's not sitting all that way. That one seems to be okay. It's just sometimes I don't. Let's see this one. Like that one there, it's too short. So you want to try and match it. So when you've turned them on the side too, to sew these sides, they all fit properly. So I'll just show you how we continue on that one. And I do a knot when I begin a new one. I think it'll be more stable. So just and also when I finish, just a loop knot. I'll show you now the sun's come. I'll show you over here. So maybe you can see that. If you can see, I'm just getting a little, slight little pinch between these two fabrics on the top. And I'll show you how you take your paper hexagon out. If you've sewn too deeply inside, you'll not only see the stitches on the other side, you also have difficulty taking the paper hexagon out. So you see that? That's how very slightly you just get a little. just come to the edge. That was a bit tight there. And then I'll just do a slip knot. Oops. There we go. So now I've sewn it all together, all the edges to the middle hexagon, the 6 outer hexagons to the middle one. And as you can see, I still have some thread left over, which will get me to finish this off. As you can see, this one doesn't completely match flush. However, I'm glad that happened, so then I can show you how we kind of adjust it to match. So you just see how it's, if I leave it like that, there's a little bit of an edge left out. So you just kind of push it in a bit. And it's good because these papers bend. They're just A4 paper from Officeworks. Easy to bend. And then you just go back in. With your loop knot, and you continue. You want to make sure you get both fabrics. And there's your loop. And let's open it up. And that's that. As you can see, I'm just gonna, off camera, I'm gonna continue. You can see now, you've got all the edges attached, and now the sides are starting to, and then you just continue on with the next one until you finish all of them sewn together. So I've began a new thread, as you can see. I just wanted to show you another tip if you don't want to cut your thread. Just put my glasses on. So if you just want to continue on, some might say you're wasting, but those who don't want to always cut and start a new section, I'll just show you what I do. So there, that one's done. So we're here now. And then I just want to get to here. So instead of cutting all the time, you can do this from the back of the paper. Or at the back of your project. Try not to get, just get it a little bit. No one's going to see this in the back. It's all going to be, so it's like you're doing tack-in stitches, as you can see, those big. So you get to this point. There we are. So it's like you've done some tack-in stitches, and then you come to this side. So now we're coming to the end. Maybe just one more on the edge there. And that's that, and I'll just show you. Oh, we will take one of the papers out in the middle now because I've joined them all together as I've told you previously. So they're all stable now. So you just kind of, sometimes you can just cut it because I just glued this on, but there you go. See how easy it is to come out? Even though I just glued it previously. And that's that. There's your paper piece that's come out. However, I'm not going to be taking the rest out because that will only happen when I start joining another one. So when I start joining those, say for instance, if I do that, I mean they're not going to be all the colors like this, but you get the idea. When I start joining all these together, if I choose to do it like that, all those edges to the hexagons together, that's when I'll take these papers out. So as you can see, this is sitting a little bit wonky at the moment because the middle piece has been taken out. This one here, the middle piece hasn't, so it looks like it's more flat. But that won't matter because once they're all joined together, it will all sit in place. And then once you iron it, obviously too. And these papers you can reuse of several times. Maybe another 3-4 times I can use that. And there you have it. And until the next video where I'll show you how I start joining them all together, or I'll be getting a panel maybe and joining, placing these down on a panel like a plain color, as I said, and just sewing them on. So that's that. Bye for now. Till next time.